Friends, last night I was watching the news. And honestly, my heart felt so heavy. In Ukraine, an 8-year-old child was searching for his mother in the middle of rubble. In Gaza, families are being torn apart. In Myanmar, people are running to save their lives because of the savage manners of military. And now, Iran has also started to take its revenge on Israel for the sake of Palestine. I remembered my grandmother. She used to say, "My child, when you only see darkness in the world, you have to search for the light." So I thought to myself, is there any hope left anywhere? Is there any community, any organization that is truly working for peace? And then I remembered. I used to go to church in my childhood. The priest would often said, "Peace be with you." At that time, it just felt like a ritual. But today, I understand that inside those 3 simple words, a secret that can change the entire world is hidden. So, let's go. In the next 4 minutes, let's explore a 2,000-year-old journey from the perspective of the Catholic Church. Trust me, by the end, your perspective will have changed. So Jesus, who was just killed on the cross, and then, he suddenly appears in front of his friends. They're all hiding in fear. And what are the first words he says? "Peace be with you." No scolding, no complaining, just peace. In Hebrew, this is called shalom. It sounds simple, but honestly, its meaning is not just no fighting. When everyone at home is doing well, everyone is healthy, and all are taking care of each other. That feeling? That's shalom. And the church says, this feeling is possible all over the world, but it takes peacemakers. Jesus said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, not peacekeepers, who just maintain silence. Peacemakers, who transform situations." In 1963, Pope John XXIII wrote a document called Pacem in Terris, where peace was defined as a mix of truth, justice, and love. The theory is good, but what is happening on the ground? Now let me tell you something personal. My college friend Maria, she's from Colombia. She once said to me, "Friend, my country was at war for 50 years, but the church never gave up hope." Check the record of Vatican diplomacy, if you will. Cuba and America, a Cold War for 50 years. All the while, the Vatican was quietly working behind the scenes, and in the end, there was a historic handshake. Colombia. It was filled with bullets, blood, and fear. But the church worked with communities to build new relationships and to heal the wounds. And, honestly, the most emotional moment, when the leaders of South Sudan went to the Vatican, Pope Francis, an 80-year-old man, knelt, touched their feet and said, "Please, I beg you, stay in peace." Even today, that image gives me goosebumps. Catholic Relief Services has helped 330 million people in over 70 countries. That's almost the entire population of the United States. In Darfur, a place the media has looked away from, people from the church are still there. One of their leaders, Nell Bolton, says, "Communities continue to persevere against all odds." Think about it. When a fight breaks out in your neighborhood, who is the one who steps in? It's usually that respected person who everyone listens to. Globally, the church is playing that same role. Millions of schools and colleges are silently creating a culture of peace, right from childhood. If anything, guys, none of this is easy. I feel overwhelmed just by doing the research. Imagine those people who are working on the front lines. $17.5 trillion. This is, the annual cost of global violence. Just imagine, the entire population of Japan, 114 million people, are displaced from their homes. The church isn't perfect either. Past scandals, credibility issues, declining influence, it has them all. But, wherever there is struggle, new paths are also created. Today, the Vatican is building bridges with leaders of other religions, Muslims, Jews, Hindus, and Buddhists. On TikTok and Instagram, young people are making peace messages go viral. Pope Francis has a message. We are truly brothers and sisters. Simple words, revolutionary meaning. In my own local parish, we are now having inter-community dialogues, small gestures, but a big impact. And that's when I understood. Peace be with you. It is not just a greeting, it's an invitation. An invitation to heal instead of hurt, to build instead of break, to love instead of hate. The world needs peacemakers today. So tell me now, are you ready? In your family, in your office, in your building, to become a peacemaker? If this story touched your heart, then write in the comments, how are you creating peace in your life? Let's build a community of peacemakers. Because every big change starts with just one person who decides that they will walk a slightly different path. Peace be with you, my friends. Until next time.